Connor?
Javier,
What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. What are you doing in my house?
I'm not in your house. We're in the movie theater.
I want to see this movie. What's it called?
It's called the Lego Movie. I've seen
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Alright, we're gonna see it. I've seen some trailers, and it looks really good, and I think it's gonna be a
I'll be the judge of that.
I think it'll be at least a good film. Not great, but at least a good. Alright, so are we ready?
Yes. Lego Movie's awesome! Lego Movie's better when you're part of a team. Wait, that's wrong. That's not. No, dude, wait. We're saying it all wrong.
Yeah, I know, but it's just so awesome, this movie.
Alright, let's get down to the key facts. Welcome to Lego Movie.
By us, I'm Javier.
I'm Connor.
And we are reviewing the Lego Movie. We just saw it, and we think it's one of the best films.
Wrong.
What?
It's awesome!
Yes, okay, we'll have to use that word from now on. So we saw the Lego
But
Movie.
that's the only way to describe it, basically.
Yeah, it's really fun. Right now it has 96 on the thermometer, and I was really surprised at first when I haven't seen the movie. I was like, really, it's that good? So my mom took me to see it, and on a day after school, Friday, and then Connor was there.
Well, actually, my friend Will Tomlin and I wanted to see it. Well, the first time I heard about it, I was like, it's just gonna be one of those like normal baby kid movies. No, my friend wanted to go see it, Will Tomlin, like I said, and so we went to go see it on the same day he did. And like I walk into the movie theater and I'm like, oh my gosh, Javier's here. And then I run up there. Remember, I ran up there and I literally like sat down and I'm like, what did I miss? It literally looked like I was about to say that. I was like, what did I miss?
Okay, yes, okay.
And in my opinion, it is so far on my I'll say top 3 list of all greatest movies of all time.
Okay, so after I saw it, I was blown away by just how good it is, how entertaining it is. Some critics might be like, it doesn't have a good story, it doesn't have a good plot, it doesn't have good characters, but it didn't matter to me. It was just so funny and so entertaining. Okay, so I think we should explain the plot a bit without spoiling it.
Like you said, people think, I thought of it like this. Without Legos, we wouldn't even be here. Because Legos basically, no, don't laugh.
Explain that comment.
Okay, so Legos basically, if you think about it, how did we get shuttles? How did we get houses? Legos. Because Legos basically abstract our life. We can build things with our mind. See, like I have Legos upstairs, I build ships, and I was like, one day I was just sitting in my room, and I'm like, heck, I'm gonna get some Legos out and build some things. That's how good it is.
Alright, so we're gonna get this plot over real quick without spoiling at least too much. We won't spoil the main good part. Here we go. Okay, so I have it written down here. So, in the beginning, there's the main villain. His name is Lord Business. And I'm like, well, that's an interesting name, don't you think?
Yes.
Okay, and then there's this like old wizard. I forgot his name, but he's like an old wizard. He's voiced by Morgan Freeman.
Freeman.
Yes, and then like he tries to prevent him from taking it, but then he blinds the Lego wizard in the process, and he takes this secret weapon. I'm not going to tell you the secret weapon because it's kind of funny and it kind of spoils like a really good part of the film. So we're not going to tell you what it was. But it's like a secret weapon, and it's going to let him take over the world and make it like all the worlds that he wants. Because there's these worlds, like the Lego worlds, like you look through a Lego magazine, there's like Lego City, and then there's like Lego Castle, and
Lego Gotham,
or Star Wars and that stuff. Yeah, so he's using to take over those worlds and get it the way he wants it. So then we get introduced to Emmett, the main character of the film. What is he?
Construction builder.
An ordinary construction builder. And the way they introduce him... Yeah, go ahead. You want to say something?
No, so it's basically like this. Oh, hey, I'm just chilling. Oh, wake up in the morning. instructions.
Yeah,
he follows instructions. That's the normal day life for a Lego.
how to live a life, and it seems like not everybody does it. So he follows like these instructions to live out his life, like breathe slowly. Remember to one funny one was remember to put on clothes before you go outside. And that was, and he went outside almost like oops, I almost forgot that. He came back in. That was just so funny. Okay, so and then so he goes to work and then he does everything like the instruction book says, like buy overpriced coffee, $37. Awesome. Okay, and then he go away, say hi to the sports team, cheer them on, and then he goes to his job, and then everybody seems like a great team.
Yeah.
And they sing, I could sing this for hours. Background noise, forget about that. He's like, I could sing this for hours. And it says, 5 hours later, everything
No,
is awesome.
wrong. You have to say it like that. 5 hours later.
Okay.
You gotta say it like the SpongeBob person from SpongeBob show.
Okay, so
everything is awesome.
Yeah,
Everything is
song out of our
better
head.
when you're part of a team.
Okay.
That song is legitimately.
So then it's the end of the day and everybody's going home and they're like, yeah, so does everyone join me? Let's be friends and all that stuff. It's just they're all part of a big team. And then Emmett's instructions gets blown out of his hand. He's like, well, wait up, I'm gonna go get my instructions. And he loses it and then he grabs it again and then he sees this person in a jacket that hasn't exposed her face yet. And then he's like, I don't think you're supposed to be here. And she gets him around. He's like, well, I guess I'm gonna report. And then she reveals her face and it's pretty. And he's like, yeah. Snap me out of it, Connor. Thank you. Okay. Okay. And then he falls down a hole, and it's a hilarious way how he falls down a hole. Very creative, very funny. We won't talk.
If you think about it, it's kind of like Alice in Wonderland.
Falling through crazy.
It's just gonna be like, oh, there's a little rabbit. Oh my gosh! I just fell down a rabbit hole.
Okay. And then Emmett finds this brick under the earth. Oh, not surprising. We were expecting something big to be comed up there. And then he touches it, and he gets knocked out with all these visions, visions, and then gets knocked out. And then he wakes up in a police station, and we're introduced to
Good cop, bad cop.
You explain him.
Good cop, bad cop is basically like it sounds like. But there's a twist here. It's kind of like Two-Face. One side of him is good, one side of him is bad. And he can flip his head around to where... And so Emmett says this. Isn't there supposed to be a good cop, /bad cop type thing? And he's like, oh yeah, hold on a minute. And then he's like, hey buddy, do you want some water? And then he's like, yeah, I can do. Too bad! And he literally throws the cup. And he's like, you got a lot of nerves coming around here.
Okay, yeah, and one thing I found entertaining about that cop is it's so entertaining how he likes to kick chairs. He likes to kick chairs when he's angry. It's like I need a chair. When he's angry, he's like I need a chair, and then somebody gives him a chair to kick. It's just so funny. So anyway, wakes up with so bad cop.
He's really important. Without him, you basically don't understand.
And then it's like you stole that brick, and that brick is the secret to save the universe and stuff. And it's actually attached to his back. I don't know how it's attached to his back, but it's attached to his back. And
Emmett's just like, what are you talking about? I'm just an average construction worker. I have no idea how this thing got back on my back.
And then he's like, ask my friends. And then he asks his friends who he thought was his friends. But when he shows them a video about all the people giving him opinions on him, they think of him as as nobody, which is kind of sad. But it was
I almost literally actually cried at that part. No, I'm serious. I almost did.
Yeah, you could feel bad for this person. He was so happy in the beginning. Now it's just okay. So we got to go on. So then he's take him to the melting chamber. They're gonna melt the brick off him. And we don't need him alive. And then Wild Style, which is the name of that girl that he saw in the beginning, comes in and he saves him in an awesome combat scenes. Combat scenes in this movie is awesome. And then they get an escape, and she's like, come with me if you're not gonna want to die. Okay, and they come with him, and then do a unique chasing scene, and with the motorcycle and stuff. And what we're introduced here is master building. You saw the visions. She has numbers and stuff about
the size, the length, the width, and the everything you need to kind of like when the Lego manuals You're just like, so this is how humans look at Legos. Why do this? This is how a master builder does it. I'm done.
Yeah, master builders are like super like characters that can build stuff really quickly and really fun. Like she builds this motorcycle out of everything. She can actually take stuff from like the walls because this is a world made out of Legos, and she can just take pieces from the walls and stuff and lamps and stuff and build a motorcycle. That's so creative. I found that so creative. That is just not like us. We can't take a brick off the wall. We can't do that.
I wish we could.
And then we like go to, and then like we're doing the chasing, and then all this chasing, and then Emma's like driving, and it's like, I wanna go home, and then a home gets placed in front of her. This is not what I meant.
That was funny.
And then they escape. And then like they introduce to the wizard guy, and he's like, meet me up in this world of frontier. And he's like, meet me upstairs in 10 seconds. And you say?
10 seconds later.
And they're upstairs. And then like they just go through this normal thing about him being like the one in prophecy. He's a prophet.
Nope, wrong.
Do it, then.
The special. He's called the special.
He's part of a prophecy.
And as stupid as that sounds, people, it's really awesome. It's awesome. Who would not want to be something called the special?
Yeah, that's really cool. So they think he's a special. The prophet wanted to save the universe from the bad guy. And
they have like, they actually like, Emmy has no clue who the bad guy is. He thinks it's the bad cop, which kind of is, kind of isn't.
Yeah. So he thinks it's like the villain and like no business, and we're introduced to like the villain, and you know we're introduced to the villain. So it was like, and then like, yeah, you have to do this and that, and then we get like, you know, just the basic. We get a basic story, in fact, a created story, but I'm not going to tell you it because I want you to go see this movie and get entertained. Just like, you know, how you think the story would carry on from there. Like, we need to go fix these worlds. One thing I will say, one thing that really made me laugh is that one world called